What up, Jamaica? We're doing a little something different. Um, it's just a lot of readers with the signs. I gotta switch it up. What up, Jamaica? This is chamomile and rosemary. Got us some tea. You know what? Let's put it right here. So, Jamaica, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull from one side to the other. Now, if my door is fucked up because them kids banged on it, I'm going to use this video because it was loud and clear. And whoever banged on it around this time, your child is going to get in trouble. I don't care. Now, they just put these doors in, and if you get a scratch or anything on it, it's $700. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with that. So I'm reporting it. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with it. I don't care. Kids, they just kids. Yeah, just kids can get they just kid in trouble. Now, hey Jamaica. Capricorn house is out. So I guess everybody check your Capricorn spot, Jamaica. Something about career goals, a set pace, a career status. Something about part fish, a horned goat, and part fish. No. And then we have fame, success, achievements, public image. Ambitious drive is always helpful in a productive world. Financial literacy, accounting, and money management could be significant. What up, Jamaica? The other side of it, don't let your past trigger you. Your enemies are triggers. Use them like you heal and continuing moving forward. This is in reverse. Hmm. So maybe someone's job is getting is it has something to do with handling these kinds of matters. Maybe someone got a job, they got a little gun, something about shatas. A lot of vibes in here. So what, Jamaica? Let's see. Let's go over the river through the woods of my grandma's house. Her name is Mary. Middle name is Eliza. I call her Mary L. She's a Capricorn. Born Christmas Eve. I was born November 24th. We the 24s. So something about a career, a goal, something about triggers. Yeah, it's definitely goat energy. Somebody got goats in their yard or something. Something about another blood clot dead bullet. What it was that joint? I heard it before. This dude I know. His Cobb Enterprise. Something about a bullet. Somebody could be triggered because of someone's success, career, achievements, how they look. Because 10th house is out here, Jamaica. Somebody might be going to see their maker. I don't know. But see this again. Don't let your past trigger you. Your enemies are triggers. Use them like you heal and continue in moving forward. That's in reverse. This could be a message from my ancestor, my grandma, specifically. Something about Saturday, Yama Ya. Okay, because she's a Capricorn. I definitely gotta use this deck. Her name is Mary L. You can call her Mary Eliza. Call her Mary L. What? We got night. The word night could be significant. So something about day and night. Okay, Kid Cudi vibes. Someone is an artist. They do music or something like that in Jamaica. Something about you night and day with it. Something about that's your craft. That's what you do. Someone could be like a dancer or they do a lot of things with like beats. Something about the vegetable beats could be significant. I'm not sorry, but I hate lazy hoes. Okay, so y'all are you could be telling someone they need to get off of maybe they high horse with night in reverse. Someone is acting like they're a little above someone else at times. This could be you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It got something to do with someone definitely wants someone to get some goals, ambitions, real dreams. Something about BAPS. So something about two women could be significant, or two men, or a man and a woman. A high horse and being lazy. Somebody definitely wants someone to get some business about themselves. Somebody feels triggered, or they're using their enemies as ways to create some kind of artistic expression. Maybe nobody believes in it, and you could be getting something very soon. We got a lot of white and yellow. Someone that has a sun sign Capricorn, or they have a son or a daughter that's a Capricorn or a Cancer, Earth or water sign. Someone 27 or born in 1972, put financial bonds against your finances. Something about the book of Leviticus is the book of healing, chapter 26, verse 45. And it says, but I will for their sakes remember the covenant of their ancestors whom I brought forth out the land of Egypt in the sight of the heathen, that I might be their God. I am the Lord. And it comes out with something about the bunny. It's a little bunny rabbit right there. And it comes out with you need to fast and get some sea moss. I believe maybe somebody down in Jamaica, you distribute these kinds of services or you help people with their triggers. What's the last one? So we can get to the other part. He or she uses their body because they have no intellect. Okay, that's a little offensive. So somebody's job, they a little bit of a, they be outside. Let's say that. Overall energy. At the stroke of 12, all spells are broken, but new judgment if unethicalness appears. Something about a spiritual reset. If you see 1224 or 1242, something about a confirmation, overall energy. So somebody, you're getting through somebody who might have thrown some roots at someone or they triggered them in some kind of way about what they do, how they do what they do. Somebody, what you do and what they do are two different things. I lost my passport. We were never going to marry, just build. What? That's in reverse. This is in reverse. So somebody, Jamaica, something about a passport, and somebody claiming they lost it. Someone could be lying. Mm. So definitely, somebody is with someone who's a bit lazy. Someone could be leaving and trying to go somewhere, like get away from something, someone. Something about here we go again, eye rolling. What is this? Okay, so someone you're trying to do better, but where you are, you feel like you can't really do as you need to do, and you need to go somewhere else. Something about a Leo could be significant. Something about I see money bags, I don't look back, I don't like nobody. Someone has been very disturbed where they live, and they wanting to have a fresh new start. Something about the word two. This is like also including, if I can use other words. So you have other people along with you. This could be someone with kids. You can be a man with kids, or you got a wife or a girlfriend. So, ooh, somebody, yeah, somebody got a little bit of a cheating spirit. If you are with somebody and maybe y'all had plans to move and the other person didn't know, and then they about to find out, somebody played them the whole time. And let's just say they not gonna take the other person. Maybe it sounds like someone is already with somebody and they got a family and stuff, and they did something because of, that's what they do to get money or something like that. Someone could be a pimp. So anyway, or women do it too. They could be doing it to their daughters, their son, whatever. Point is, it's happening in this reading somehow. So someone could be possibly getting from Jamaica, going somewhere else, and leaving behind a mistress or like a guy that they had a relation with, and they are going to realize that the person was never going to really be, gonna leave somebody for them. Like it was never gonna happen. And some of you never were married. So this could resonate in another way. You were never married or nothing. You were just messing around with somebody so you can get what you need and have support, da 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 da. And maybe someone's gonna feel betrayed and bad or whatever because you're leaving them, and they're going to stay where you were and you're going somewhere completely different. So but you have other people with you too, also including, hmm, we have you hit or will hit the lotto. That's in reverse. I think that's more of a personal thing. A lot of you in here, you probably done messed around and with Capricorn energy, something about success, fame, achievements, financial literacy, money. Somebody probably, gambles, plays a little bit, save their money, yada yada, and then got up enough where they can get where they need to go. We got financial bonds against your finances. Something about Leviticus, the book of healing. Somebody is they know what they're doing when it comes to that stuff. Or they could possibly simply just love most high God, get their stuff together, and they don't do anything. It doesn't really matter about what you do. It sounds like someone was just trying to get their situations situated. Don't let your past trigger you. Your enemies are triggers. Use them like you heal and continue moving forward. Someone just knows how to use their enemies to manifest what they want. And you could be leaving behind people who thought you was just going to stay stagnant. Let's say that. So what's this Capricorn? Careers, goals, fame, success, achievements, public image, honor, financial literacy, accountant. Maybe someone's an accountant. They might have had a job and leveled up in the job, or the job messed around, leveled up, and now they're branching out, and it just calls for them to move. This could be that as well. And a lot of people could be hating on this person. They made, yeah, something about Capricorn. That's in reverse. So something about Cancer. We got the word no. Looks like on. Yeah, something about just on a deal I'm on. Yeah, yeah. So what's this Capricorn energy? Ooh, Abram and Lot separate. So this is definitely somebody, yeah, someone could be leaving a marriage, leaving behind a little situation here with the number 9. Something about Sagittarius. Somebody's name could start with a B, a P, a D, a L, a I. So punishments for sin. Something about 99. So somebody, you going through paying your dues at this time. So what's going on is, as you are healing and getting your finances and the stuff you need together, they don't know that you still, it's hurting you too in some kind of way. Something about, what's that song? I heard you got a new girlfriend and it's hurting me. Someone could definitely be hurt. Something about somebody's mother. So 918 could be significant. Something about episodes. Someone you could have been through this so many times before. Something about this ain't nothing new. It feels like you've been through this before. What's the last one? Ooh, water signs. Yeah, somebody earth and water. Earth and water. Someone can have these highly aspected in their chart. Cinco de Mayo could be significant. So what you do on the 5th of May? Jamaica. Something about a cross, soccer, saucer. Someone definitely has like an altar. They do stuff. I mean, that's cool. No biggie. I hope good. You ain't did nothing you're supposed to be doing. Because something about punishments for sin. I don't know if it's you or them. So, water sign Cinco de Mayo predictions, they're on the channel. It's on a playlist, so you can go to them where, whichever one you feel compelled to go to. Scorpio got Pedro y Pablo Aran Hermanos. You might know someone name, with the names. Yeah, PBDI. Yeah, PBDI. Those letters could be significant. Last name, first name, middle name, or some kind of Orisha, some kind of entity with that name, a place, etc. And then we have Pisces got Jeffy de Jeffys. Something about the boss of bosses. Yeah, this is a boss move or a boss call. Something about a boss hog. Something about Groundhog Day. They also got Pedro y Pablo and Walo de Oro. That was Gemini. Walo de Oro, something about illegal activity. And I looked up information about the Gemini, because the song that was placed for their reading by the album of Los Ticos del Norte's album, Muchas gracias para música Los Ticos del Norte, and something about somebody coming from overseas coming here. So that is definitely significant. So anyway, um last water sign Cancer, you got Las Grimas, Hernitia de Familia. So something about family inheritance and fears. Maybe someone has a bit of a fear doing this movement or making this trip, or because it's not like it's easy for you, for whoever this is. I think it's a very personal thing. It sounds like something that could be bothering someone. Maybe someone, you have a relative that lives in Jamaica and they're coming over here, or you find it best if they move, but they have a lot of situations going on. So this results to a drastic um, situation. It's something about that reading that I did about a safety plan. It was some goddesses that was involved. Mommy Water was in there. Marie Levay, some say Lavoie or Lavou, and what was the other goddess? I think it was I think it was Tituba, because somebody is being ridiculed for what they do or something like that down where they at. Let me pull from this same deck then, because this sounds like it could be a refugee thing, like a rescue plan or something like that, where somebody's getting help. It could be. So Earth signs Capricorn. What was yours? Who was your Cinco de Mayo? That's a good question. My little booklet. Before I pull, because I do want to get this situated. Capricorn. Yeah, that's Cancer. That's Aquarius. My fault, my fault. Now your pink moon reading Capricorn was going down slowly, so something is happening slowly but surely. Okay, that's Taurus. Okay, I'm tripping. Capricorn, you got Abierta Carta, the open letter. Yeah, somebody might have got some kind of letter, um, or something about let her and finish the next line. Somebody could be letting someone go. Because definitely something about this passport thing. I lost my passport. We were never going to marry, just build. That's in reverse though. So somebody, they knew this is a this is like a start over for somebody. They wanted to start fresh, start over, renew. But somebody is it sounded like someone could have lost someone. It could be some violence of some sort that happened or that is happening or something like that. But it got something to do. I think somebody is a pimp. Like they got women and all kind of shit going on. It could be men, whatever. Something about financial bonds. Somebody definitely has someone bound. This sounds dangerous. It's definitely a little bit of a dangerous thing here. Something about don't let your past trigger you. Someone you could have moved on from being a what they would call a streetwalker or something, or whatever, and somebody bothers you, stalks you, haunts you. They could be into hoodoo, voodoo, and it is calling for a like a bit of a reinforcement a little bit. Like you need a little more help somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? We got her out here. So yeah, this was a safety plan thing. Like I thought. Something about March 15th. The moon was in Gemini at 3:16 a.m. Something about a juju thing. Yeah, because Marie Levay, some will say, Levoux, Levoix, Mommy Walter, her, and another goddess. I picked this up though. It's on the channel. It got like the little emoji with a telephone. So definitely some kind of communication. Um, Somebody probably does work so that they can keep their energy and their aura and stuff like that cleansed and clean. You know, they're a good person and they're being looked at as a bad person or something. So yeah, creativity is in reverse. Seven sisters. Something about the seven bees. Something about children is definitely involved here. Then something about goddess Tanit. Something about pleasure. Number 11 could be significant. Someone could be an Aquarius or an Aquarius, some kind of information, communication, or something. Somebody felt or knew something had to be done about this. Something about the number 11, the number 14. So the number 2 can be significant. So something about 2, 11, or 112 could be significant. Something about April Fool's Day. A tet, something about goddess of tet, worthiness. That's in reverse. Yeah, somebody makes somebody feels like they're not good enough. They're just used for concubinism, if I could say that. That's what mm, someone literally probably had children with someone to try and bind them to them. But it sounds like that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get them. And then they do all this hoodoo, voodoo on them, taking the practices of the women, and then, or yeah, something about Heartbreak Hotel 3-3. So this was like mastering an empress energy or mastery of an empress's energy or something like that. Someone is definitely an Aquarius. It's heavy water. We got the star in reverse with the King of Chalice in reverse. The Five of Wands is upright. So this is potential arguments and debates, or I feel like, conversations. This could also be like someone has money and, you might ask, well, hey, I'm trying to get this and that, or I want this and I want that. But they're a team. They make money together or something like that, whatever's going on, but they act like, this is mine, that's yours. It's someone who treats someone like a slave almost. Yeah, the strength. Someone could be trying to find the strength to get through this. Something about sharing. Someone also shares their whatever. They remember I was talking about finances and stuff, so they could share a lot of things. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse, so this is definitely something about status and strategicalness. Like somebody you can't just leave. You feel me? Like you got to be very careful. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone. It could be a young person, a young woman, young man involved. We got the Star in reverse with the King of Chalice in reverse. This could be many different ways than none about this, where somebody binds young people but they use their intellectual, emotional mind to manipulate. This could have happened to someone's daughter, son. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Something about trying to cleanse their energy. Someone could have gave their a child some kind of infection, or this is how it began, or it just sounds like unfortunate events. Someone uses other people of good juju energy like that, to make payment of transactions, like literally human trafficking, sex trafficking, streetwalkers of any kind. Even they could hire young men and whatever, young women, whatever, to watch and monitor these people. Definitely some kind of boss energies in here. This is very unethical and unfortunate. And somebody, the way they get them is marriage, or they try to have kids with them, or they do stuff, where it looks like it's a happy, lovely thing, but it's a disaster for wands in reverse. And it is about status. Okay, so we cut the deck at what do you need to release? What do you need to release? And then we have Pisces energy. So balance spirituality with practicality. Yes, somebody probably has been called to stop doing a certain kind of practice, or it's really not that you should stop. The intentions behind it isn't right. Someone could be blaming, trying to get other women and other people, or this could be in a code or anything, like where they are, how can I put it? They're using people's gifts to bind other people. Someone could have very high, powerful gifts, and they're using them. That's fucked up. So somebody's been trying to get from one place to another, or somebody promised someone, they would get them out of a situation if they would be their little woohoo person, and they're betraying them by leaving them. They got all this money, or they got all this, whatever now, and they're gonna leave them behind because they was only trying to support their family. They used somebody to support their family, and they're gonna leave this person right in the bullshit, and they're gonna go off and have a good life while leaving this person that they lied to, manipulated, said probably got a child, yada yada yada, right, right behind. You get it, leaving them right there. Something about day and night, Kid Cudi. And it's funny, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. This came out in reverse. So big day and night. The loneliest loner season free is mine and night. So definitely somebody uses substance to rid themselves of this feeling, because they felt it in their energy. They just didn't want to believe them. It's so many times that someone's seen that, yeah, you're not serious. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, that's in reverse. That is in reverse. Somebody, you have been called to stop doing something with this ability. Everybody has one, right? What it seems like, it's not that the ability is bad or your gift. No, it's how you're using it and what you're doing. And it sounds like somebody has been trying to do that. but someone binds them every time. And the only way for you to stop, it seems like they have to leave, use you, abuse you in order for you to get it. Um, this is just an unfortunate thing. That's what it's seeming like. And then it's just gonna force you to have to heal, have to get yourself together here. Full moon in Scorpio and full moon in Aquarius. Something about being a fool twice. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can put the blame on you. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. It's in reverse. It comes out with show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius in reverse. Someone could be an Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, Fortune. North, definitely significant. It's in reverse. Yeah, step out your comfort zone. Someone has been called, like, you got to stop doing this with them. And the only way for you to stop is if they leave you. Like, literally use you, abuse you, leave you. I don't know how many times I've been there. So it happens to the best of us and the worst of us. Your dreams need a practical plan. Like I'm telling you, this was a plan. Someone put together a plan because someone was in some mess. But somebody, they did it. It just sounds like a very unfortunate thing. They did it to help their family. Like someone could literally be a PIMP, a pimp. So someone, you got some kind of sign synchronicity on the 1st of August of 2023. And it seemed like you got into the full moon in Scorpio to release this thing. Or around this time, a little bit before or a little bit after, that's when this is going to go down. Because around August is when you knew something like, I got to do this, I got to do that. We all get those signs and what we should and should not do. But there's always a hope for a miracle. It's definitely not over for you, but this is what has to happen so the Most High can get you to realize what you need to realize because it's just so hard for you. And sometimes it has to happen a certain way for a lot of us because we're not strong enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a practical plan that needs to be implemented or has already been implemented, and maybe you're just not a part of the plan. So you're still in God's plan, though. That is not, that's not going to change. Someone can't change that. You just have to, you're just being called to be closer. That's it. A lot of you, you could literally, this could be the break you needed and you didn't even realize it. It could be happening right now. So step out of your comfort zone. North Node, that's in reverse. This is about your North Node. It's like a force to be reckoned with, especially with Marie Levay, Lavoie, Lavu, however y'all like to pronounce it. Levay, some say. Something about the number 7, the letter L could be significant. Leo, Libra. Something was just temporary, something is binding. That is funny how this goddess comes out when I use this deck here because that same reading where she's involved with Mami Wata and another goddess. Somebody called on the forces of these women, or they are connected to these forces, regardless of how they do what they do. They might not even know about these women or goddesses. It doesn't matter. They were living people at one point a time. So when someone, because of who you are, when you called and you asked for help, however that was, the Most High sends the help, however, so that they know beyond a shadow of a doubt of infinity that you've gotten the message because it sometimes it doesn't matter about how it's received. So, by the full moon in Scorpio, something is definitely going to be like, I wouldn't say I told you, but more like a here it is, or something around that energy, that timing. Definitely something about day and night. And then this Two of Pentacles is right behind it with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody, it's either this or it's that, or something like this or that. The number 12 could be significant, or 21. Something about the world. And that's funny. We got another one right here. Ace of Chalice upright behind the Two of Pentacles. So something about April Fools. Someone is definitely married here, because behind the Ace of Chalice is the Five of Chalice and then the Knave of Chalice. Oh my God, look at the Tower. Hmm. Someone's karma definitely. So I guess if they doing this to somebody, it sounds like their karma is somebody gonna split up with them, or something like that gonna happen with their little plan. You know, you can't just do somebody wrong and think everything gonna be cool. You know, unfortunately, I wouldn't worry about it. See what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to say. Kind of, really, I think I just said what I needed to say. We all get treated that way, or have had our experience in different ways than none. Alright, so we're gonna use the Gypsy Witch deck, and we're gonna get out of here, Jamaica. What up, baby? Something about a letter. Somebody got some kind of letter. That's a king confirmation. And we got the King of Chalice coming out in reverse with the star energy. Yep. Somebody gonna be a little bit of an infamous person. This could possibly hit the news. This sounds like, and something about seven sisters. So someone can have family where this was a whole abusive thing. Okay, something about the Joker. So something about motorcycles. Something about a Harley. Something about clowns. Okay, something about the Ace of Diamonds. So the number 9, 19 or 91 could be significant. Someone has a child born in the 90s, or some kind of ancestor who's born in the 1900s could be significant. That someone gives homage, lights candles, and whatever for. Because it's something about a sisterhood, line of women, stuff like that. Especially like with good juju out here. It's something about that reading where a plan, a safety plan is implemented. So the birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. If far away from the person with 7, 16, 12, behind the 4 wands, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody is hoping to be fortunate to have someone marry them. I don't know if that's gonna work out. It's like a win-win thing. It depends on the karma. 7, 16, 12, or 22 could be significant between a chance to avert evil spell. Yeah, this was some kind of, somebody is getting cleanse from some kind of thing that was happening. Something about birds could be significant. Someone has like a wooden fence with like some vines. Something about vines, a vineyard. Wow, look at this. Look at the crossroad in reverse. Yeah, ooh. Something about Esau, Eshu, Elegwa. Something about Elegwa screaming. I got a video of that up there. It's like 1,700 people tapped into that one. The roads turn to the dark clouds foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. This and this is like Ace with Jokers. You know how you play cards? This is like this is that hand. Something about talk to the hand. Something about a five, like a thief. Yeah, something about Wallo de Oro, Gemini. Something about illegal activity. Someone's like the king of thieves or some shit. Somebody could be trying to take somebody child or you know because look at the water and the energy of the star and the water of the father. This sounds like it was a plan to take, or it is a plan to take children possibly from someone in America, and then your kid's gonna be in another place. Could be Jamaica. This sounds like someone is like blood diamonding with the diamonds. Something about this is the only diamond that came out right. Something about this is an evil spell, but they're gonna try to hide it through laws of legality and whatever. And this is sad because that could be a possibility that they're trying to take children to give to someone else. Like this is how they pay debt, like sex trafficking, human trafficking. That's how they do, unfortunately. So look at this. Look at it. I'm trying to tell you. I gotta read that to you though. So the stork, yeah, something about babies, denotes change of residence. This is if your neighbor or somebody moved, that's significant. Or you have been told to move, significant. Um, Something about change of residence for the better sooner or later, according to the distance which lies between the person. Like someone, you could be trying to get the heck away from somebody who you know is going to take a child and or do something to you. You could be a young person, or you know a person watching that will see this. You know someone who's young who could potentially be. It's a situation that they could be being used as a form of equity for someone else's business of sound basically streetwalkers. Like they have no good intentions. They want to they a lot of you have been struggling trying to make ends meet for your kids and do all kind of stuff, right? And it seems like it's just all a part of a plan to take from you again because they see you overcoming, but they want to stop you in this area so then it can look like they're justifying it when all actuality they're trying to feed a beast. Because a lot of you want to talk about people with diseases and shit, but you're not talking about people with these demonic ass diseases where something got to give, and they keep taking from people who are trying to cleanse their fucking energy, and and it looks like it's justified when it's not. But you want to talk about them with a problem with their body, but somebody got a problem with their fucking mind, and is there a cure for that? We knowing. by now, the body, we can kind of get that, especially what they did to Dr. Sabi. But what we gonna do about this person who just feels like they have rights, and the people that they roll with, we gonna do what we want and all this crazy ass shit. And really, a lot of shit got real because somebody, when they was a kid, you forgot what you did to their parents, or they remember what happened with their people and all this shit. And then now they're just innocent bystanders in a way because you kept sweeping dirt under a rug and you never handled the situation. You never neutralized the situation. So you want to try and make complications because of your in stagnation of handling the situation. But you professional with your suit on and you know what you're doing. Do you? They probably know where your family live. Anyway, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. So, Eight of Hearts, number 36 could be significant. Significant. The cat indicates flattery if near number 6, foretells personal injury. Near 29 and 30, it denotes strife. So, someone could get hurt behind this shit, or they already are, or it's metaphorical that they have been getting hurt and you've done nothing, especially if any situation dealing with anybody who has had a problem with the quote unquote 7Bs, child custody, or treating someone like a child because you saying you got paperwork and shit. It's definitely something about status. Knight of Swords in reverse. So you think that shit is cute? See, this is why. See, this is why. This is what you gonna get. Whoever you is behind this bullshit, this family has put in complaints. This person has said what they said. They did what they could do. You act like you didn't hear him with these two horns on the side. You heard what you heard them. If you can hide, you can hear. Like a lot of people would say. So the Two of Pentacles, you act like you was doing what you're doing, juggling and I'm very busy. I got a lot of, but you're not doing nothing. You know why? It probably because they're a person of color. Knight of Swords in reverse. And then the first card we get is the Knight, the word Knight in reverse. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Go to someone else with that. Just go tell everybody the truth that y'all don't care because someone's status. And even if they did change it, because a lot of them have, you still don't give a fuck. You don't. Now, something about the 7 heart and the 8 heart. So the 717 prediction, because we got the 17 out here with the king in reverse, chalice. The 717 prediction of 1987. Ringo Starr, not Ringo Starr. Keith Richards signed a solo deal with Virgin Records. So here y'all go again, trying to find virgins, trying to feed a demon, trying to feed a beast. Ooh, why y'all keep doing shit? Why y'all keep doing this? Go ahead, tell everybody the truth that y'all a bunch of demons and shit. You just wear a suit. Why ain't y'all helped this person yet? Oh, but they're doing this and that and the third. You're trying to find a way to argue. See, this is why them ancestors got involved, and that's why y'all be feeling like you be haunted. Cause how long y'all been blood diamond trafficking and using people's body and then justifying it through the law that it's not a crime. But we got deals with okay. And the ancestors got deals. Y'all still ain't held up and they dead. You ain't never gave them what you was supposed to give them. But you lied to them, right? So basically the debt falls on the living heirs. This is your excuse of saying they deserve to be punished. But the ancestors have that are passed away because this was a living fucking person. This ain't no make believe. You still ain't did what you're supposed to do yet. So don't come crying to us. Don't point fingers at us talking about we doing shit we not supposed to. You do shit you ain't supposed to either. Apparently. So we gonna get out of here. Something about the only one meeting somebody at the crossroad is them ancestors. And they and the other entities running around here that y'all feed but then wanna turn and say it's they fault because they do somewhat that looks the same thing, but not really. It's the intentions behind it. And trust me, we're gonna know. So Jamaica, I don't know what the hell going on. But we do got an issue. Somebody leg while screaming. Something about the crossroads. Something about a train could be significant. Someone's in training. Something about a trainee. Doesn't have to be someone's sexual orientation. Literally, it could be someone who's trained to do something. They're, a job, and it looked like that's what their job is, but this is what they really doing. Kind of shit y'all got going on. Fucking with people in their family. And then someone, this is probably why you use somebody to get, their intuition, they knew. Somebody they know that you're using them for this, but they just wanted to believe that you wouldn't leave them behind. So someone in the energy, like I was saying before I close this out, you know about this or something. But using somebody just to leave them there, and then that other person, see, they know or something like that, whoever you trying to take with you and have a better life somewhere else, that person you leave behind is karma. It's going to be karmic because what's going to happen is they're going to leave you. And then you're going to be by yourself, and then you're going to know how it feels to be alone, especially somewhere, you know what I'm saying, you don't know nothing about that place, or even if you do, you wanted to move on and do stuff with this person, but you use this person, or is the energy like the person that you did use to get money and stuff with, like a hustle and flow kind of thing. They don't want to go. They like to, be in the situation they in. Because some kind of separation is going to happen. I don't know what that's like. I don't know just reading the energy, but that's potentially what it sounds like. It could be, it's a lot of ways, at least about 3 ways. I explained them already very clearly. What's your angel messages? Because this just sounds like a bunch of, this shit will make your damn head spin. Like, oh my God, this, and oh my God, that. Really? Y'all doing this? And it's like, how do you help in this situation? Like, serious. This shit crazy. Okay, so the first thing that came out is come to me. That's the message. So somebody is getting some kind of angelic synchronizationable messages of attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. Something about what you want. Something about Aries Cinco de Mayo, Mi Fantasia, Rosita de Olivo. Something about a mosaic line of people. Something about Mosaic de Colores. Rose without thorns, you have the right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. That came out upright. Really in reverse, excuse me. Because somebody, it just sounds something is very like you look like you're doing the right thing here, but it's failing over there or something like that. It's come out sideways. The anointed. See, both of you or something like that. This person that you're using to help a family or something like that you love for that PIMP and the energy, uh, you know that this person who has this, talent to kind of woo people and whatever, they're anointed. But this is what I was saying in other ways than none, that that person has been called to stop doing certain things. So what's happening is the Most High is definitely going to make that be known in many ways than none for you to stop. So sometimes stuff has to happen, for you to stop. But sometimes, see, the Most High don't make a mistake. So it's more of the as long as the intentions were pure behind it, someone doesn't really have to worry about it. But if we talk about giving yourself away and those kinds of things, yeah, it's like that's the issue a little bit. Someone can have a meeting place, all that stuff. So answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. Because both of these people that someone you got a relationship with this person in a happy home and all this stuff, but then you out here doing other things with this person, bringing in extra income perhaps, or this is how you get it. The point is both of the people that you are doing things with, regard the good and the bad, they're both anointed individuals. So, and so is the person. I mean, all parties really. I think it's just time for you to find another way. Um, maybe and if it is that other person, they don't want to get out of what they're doing, and you find it feasible to use them in the meantime, in between time, that still is going to haunt you. You should be trying to find another way. I know it sounds like, who am I to say this and that and the third, but hey, I done got yelled at and told what not to do, and you shouldn't. I get told all the time not to do this shit here, but it helps somebody. That's the thing. Long as you know it's good intentions behind it, it really shouldn't matter. So if somebody want to do that with their body, right? And I guess if y'all are cool with that, they would say, "Who are we to say anything about it?" So just in case it is like that, okay, well, it still doesn't defeat the fact if there's a factor that is about to come to a very dramatic moment of a tower. It's a good thing because it was upright at least. In reverse, it would be very unfortunate. So somebody, it could have something to do with bodies. It could have something to do with someone's body. It's something about Wadu, but it goes right back to, yeah, something about Abiola Abrams. She said Happy Mother's Day. And this is her deck here. She created this. So another message from her. So yeah, this is this, all I'm gonna say is this, and I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm dragging it. Um, it's a lot of messages here. You're gonna really have to perhaps rewind, listen, write something down or something, because for a lot of you, you could have relatives in Jamaica, and something about this may hit the news. You might know someone, or it's like it's going to be some kind of headlining about foreignism, but it's not going to really get into detail. The rose, the wild rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness untamed. Like, you can have it your way or nothing at all, but sometimes we all kind of moved a little too fast. Somebody, you're just ready to go. And that's okay. Like, we want that energy. Like when we at work, we're ready to go to work and we're ready to do our job. That's great. But, some things, we need a little bit of hold on. Wait a minute. So, Holy Grail, stop the endless search, inner quest. A lot of people, this is going to cause you to have to go within when this separation happens. So, if you are using someone to get by just to have whoever you are with to move forward, what's going to happen is, or this is already happening, this is going to be a tower. And this could be anywhere, but it's something about Jamaican roots. Maybe somebody went to Jamaica, or they get herbs, or they do stuff, byproducts, whatever, from a practitioner. It doesn't matter. You could be anywhere. And if you've been buying, if you didn't know you've been buying stuff, and it just so happened to be from this area, Jamaica, and you could be anywhere else in the world, confirmation, or some kind of messages in here, because something about a tower moment. You never know. People go all the way somewhere else just to do some kind of work on somebody. And perhaps this is why a safety plan was implemented for someone in particular. But it's something about conjuring up things and people, and everybody gets tugged and pulled, and a lot of us don't know why. A lot of us think stuff like this is weird or something, but you still got some kind of sign of synchronicity. I mean, signs of synchronicities is in the law codes of Title 14. No legal advice, but it is. So, everything means something to a lot of us, but a lot of us, we are on personal journeys, and, we meet people along the way, and, might get a little sidetracked or distracted or something. It's all kinds of stuff. So, closing it out with, sometimes it is required for a situation to happen where a split up happens, for somebody to stop doing something. But here's the problem: people could want you to stop doing something all they want to. If there's a good intention behind it, the Most High gonna make sure they know that, and not to mess with the anointing. Because there's a lot of people in this energy trying to, with the anointing coming out sideways. I'm anointed. I know what I'm doing, and that's not of God, or that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not right. Da 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 da. We can all have our what we think and how we feel. Like me, for example, doing what I do, but I still, it's a boundary. Like if they're cool with that, we can't really make them get out of what they're in. A lot of things we're just gonna have to let it be. Now, anybody trying to push attributes onto you, someone else, and you're not with that, of course, speak out or whatever. Do what you gotta do, cleanse your energy, XYZ. So this, it's just an unfortunate thing where a lot of people want to call out what is and what is not, and they need to sacred waters, nourishment, replenish, health, rest, and self-care. Somebody, you need to take care of yourself with this going on, because it sounds like it's taking a toll on someone's body, mind, and soul. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I'll leave you with this. If you feel things are happening, reach out to people of professionalism, like hotlines and whatever. Not everybody wearing a suit is the problem. Okay. All right. So we're going to get out of here. Like, comment, and share. Thank you, Jamaica, for listening to Heritage Equals Inheritance podcast. I know y'all like, why is this reading? Because some of y'all down in Jamaica, you listen to my podcast, and I appreciate it. So I want to do a little checky check. And I love you, love you. Check the description box below. You can book any of my services. And y'all have a good day. And cleanse your energy. Find someone you can trust. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Because a lot of this stuff, don't take everything like as if it's for you. Go within. Never trust anyone's intuition other than your own. And learn how to decipher and discern. As we all should. Love you, Jamaica. Closing out the energy. See y'all later.